Japan is a country that has become widely famous for having a rich cultural heritage, unique culture, impeccable food choices, and many highly accommodating citizens. As such, the country is usually a popular choice amongst tourists and travelers looking for a unique blend of modern technology combined with a traditional and serene feel. However, it is important to remember that Japan, like many other countries of the world, has a wide set of social customs and rules that may differ from what many visitors might be used to in their home countries. As such, it becomes paramount to be highly conversant with Japanese laws and customs, which brings us to our video today of the 4 things you should never do in Japan. 1. Don't wear shoes indoors. We're starting with something that will certainly come as a shock to many of our American viewers, and that is to never wear shoes indoors. In Japan, it is customary to remove one's shoes before entering someone's home, as well as certain public places like churches, temples, or shrines. This practice is referred to as genkan, and it is used to show respect for the host or owner of that particular space, as well as trying to maintain its cleanliness by preventing the shoes from bringing in dirt, mud, or other pollutants. It is also important to note that when leaving your shoes outside, they should be kept in an orderly manner, with the toes pointing towards the door, because leaving one's shoes haphazardly is usually a keen sign of disrespect towards the host. In addition to this, many Japanese citizens have indoor shoes or slippers that are specifically worn inside the house, while outdoor shoes are kept in a designated shoe rack or closet near the entrance. Visitors to a Japanese home or establishment are expected to follow the custom of removing their shoes, so it is best to wear clean and easily removable footwear when visiting Japan. 2. Avoid tipping. Another thing certain to cause major culture shocks for many travelers is to avoid tipping. In many countries around the world, tipping someone for a service rendered is customary and might even be viewed by some as a sign of kindness. But in Japan, this is the exact opposite, as the act is considered to be rude or insulting. This is primarily because of the Japanese high focus on value and service delivery, and the belief that providing excellent customer service should be the bare minimum for workers, regardless of the expectation of something coming afterward. Tipping may also be interpreted as implying that the service provider is not earning enough, which can easily be seen as an insult to their professionalism and their source of livelihood. So it is best for travelers or newcomers to avoid the act when in Japan. If you receive exceptional service and want to express your appreciation, you can do so by saying arigato gozaimasu, thank you very much, or gochi-so-sama deshita, thank you for the meal, sincerely and respectfully. These expressions of gratitude are appreciated and considered more appropriate than leaving a tip. On a side note, if you are enjoying our content and would love to stay up to date with all the nitty-gritty about the great country of Japan, do smash the like and the subscribe button to never miss an upload. 3. Don't eat or drink while walking. If you thought the previous one was against the global norm, this one would certainly top that, and that is to avoid eating or drinking while walking. Yeah, you heard that right. In Japan, it is impolite and disrespectful to be found eating in public places, especially in urban areas. This practice is commonly known in Japan as tabe aruki or yokomeshi. The main reason behind this custom is to show consideration for others and to maintain cleanliness in public spaces. Eating or drinking while walking can be seen as disrespectful and messy, and it can result in littering or spills that may inconvenience others. If you need to eat or drink while in public, you should locate cafes, park benches, or designated areas where it is okay to eat your meal. Although, there are some exceptions to this rule, such as during traditional festivals or street food events, where eating while walking is allowed and even encouraged. However, it is important to dispose of any waste appropriately and to respect the environment and the people around you. 4. Don't be loud or disruptive. Last but not the least is something that should be a mantra all around the world, not just in Japan, and that is to avoid being unduly loud or disruptive. Japan is popularly known for its serene and zen-like environment, and maintaining harmony and showing respect for others in public is highly valued. As such, being unnecessarily loud and causing any form of noise in public is seen as blatant disrespect towards the people around you, either be it through talking loudly, making irritating sounds while eating, or playing loud music on your phone. When in public places such as restaurants, trains, or cafes, it is recommended that you speak softly and avoid making unnecessary noise. And if you want to use your phone, it is advisable to reduce the volume to a minimal level so as not to disturb others within that vicinity. All in all, Japan is a country with a highly unique cultural heritage and a unique way of life. And while they may seem like a bit much at first, if tourists and visitors can avoid some of the things that we've discussed in this video, then their stay in Japan, however long or short it is sure to be a memorable one.